Love, Chunibyo, and Other Delusions Retold. Short 7. Rikka vs. Dekomori. So you finally made it. I've been expecting you. Ever wondered how a battle between the Eye of the Wicked Lord and the Mjolnir Hammer played out from start to finish? Well, you came to the right place. Please keep in mind that this is set in the fantasy world of theirs. Let's see how it all went down, shall we? The Mythstory teller. Several decades had passed since the last war. The few people still alive tried to restore order once again. Amongst them were the powerful Central World, as well as countless other kingdoms that were fighting over the remaining resources. One evening, Rikka was running through the empty city. It was quiet, desolate, and destroyed. She then saw a figure standing on top of a destroyed building. It was Dekomori. "You're not getting away anymore! Fight me to the death fair and square, master!" "No, fighting you is pointless," replied Rikka. "Why did you betray our army?" asked Deko. "I believe we'd be together forever." "Here I come! Decollete!" A huge, gigantic golden summoning circle appeared behind Dekomori, and out came a gigantic golden robot mech. Its name was the Decollete. Dekomori got inside and began to pilot her mech. "I've always wanted to fight you to death once, master," she said. Dekomori, in her mech, used Mach Punch on Rikka. She dodged just in time. Dekomori used her Gatling guns. Rikka used extreme speed to avoid the bullets. Dekomori's mech ran out of ammo and had to reload and cool down. Rikka found a huge pool of water in the middle of the empty city. Dekomori was right on her tail. "Come on, master! Stop running away! Summon your mech and fight me to the death!" Rikka jumped off the ledge and into the water. Deko was surprised. "Come forth." "Can again dare not," said Rikka. Then, there was a huge magenta summoning circle filling the water, and out came Rikka's mech. It was very dark gray and caught her. She went inside to pilot it. Assuming control, powering up impact absorption system, adjusting vision, said Rikka. She was ready to fight Dekomori. "Finally, a worthy opponent. Now, our battle will be legendary!" she exclaimed. Rikka used rapid blasts. Dekomori avoided the attack. Dekomori used Hyper Beam. Rikka used Detect to protect herself. "Dekomori!" called Rikka. "Master!" called Deko. The battle raged on for hours. Rikka used close combat on Dekomori. "Don't push your luck!" She tried to rip Rikka's mech's fists off, but Rikka ejected and sent Deko flying. Dekomori used deathly fire and shot countless bullets. Rikka used Avalanche Shield to protect herself. She then got serious, switching to Griffinier battlesuit, unfolding soaring wings. The mech gained wings and flew high into the sky. Rikka used Ice Speed. Dekomori's mech was frozen solid, but it thawed out. "Why did you betray our army?" asked Deko. "I would have loved to work with you until death." Rikka remembered that sometime earlier that she was ordered to fire her hyper-cluster bombs at .1055, but Rikka didn't want to, because she could still see the civilians from her mech, but her commander said that some sacrifices cannot be avoided. Then they fired the hyper-cluster bombs and destroyed the area. Rikka then left the destroyed city shortly. Rikka and Dekomori's fight was still underway. Dekomori's mech was basically a Swiss army knife. It summoned all kinds of weapons to attack Rikka. "Here I come!" called Deko. Rikka summoned a giant sword to take on Dekomori. Rikka used Sacred Sword and landed a critical hit. Dekomori used Sword's Dance and raised her attack stat sharply. Rikka used Sacred Sword again. Dekomori blocked it and used Close Combat. Dekomori, please let me get away. I don't want to fight you, said Rikka. Deko was worried. Are you really fine with us never seeing each other again? That triggered a flashback. Rikka and Dekomori would run together on the green hills with cherry blossom petals falling. Those were good times. I don't want you to get away, said Deko. She used Hyper Beam, but Rikka dodged. Dekomori fired a barrage of homing missiles. Rikka flew, dodged, and sliced the missiles. Deko tried again, but the same results happened. Rikka chopped off Dekomori's cannons. Dekomori used her chainsaw to cut through Rikka's mech. There's no way out now except killing each other, exclaimed Deko. Master, let us meet our death together. We're both gonna die! Even though her mech was malfunctioning, Rikka refused to give up. She used Gun Tinkle to knock Dekomori off. Dekomori used Mjolnir Hammer like a mace and pushed Rikka back. Deko used it again, but Rikka dodged. The sun was starting to rise. Rikka and Dekomori both fired their hyper beams. Rikka's mech malfunctioned and lost the beam duel. Dekomori was shocked. Rikka smiled as her eye patch fell off. Her mech was disintegrating. Master! Called Deko. Dekomori, you have to survive, said a teared-up Rikka. I'm sure the day of a peaceful world will come. And with that, she and her mech exploded and died. No! Turns out that Rikka and Dekomori's whole battle was pretend since they had Chunibyo. They were wearing cardboard boxes all over their bodies for mechs, and there were cardboard boxes acting like buildings. The sun was starting to set, and Rikka and Deko reenacted their battle in their club room the whole time. That hurt like death, said Deko. What a grand finale, replied Rikka, teared up. Makes you almost cry to death, said Deko. The two comrades that have to fight was a great setting. Rikka was then confused. Where are the others? Seems like they went home right after school ended, replied Deko. Yuta, how heartless, exclaimed Rikka. It is possible that Yuta, Kumin, and Nibutani might have watched some of the fight prior to their departure, and Deko was sure Junki would have enjoyed it. Come to think of it, a story where we both escaped death would have been nice as well, said Deko. Something like in Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, or Bonnie and Clyde, asked Rikka. Or a story where we both fight a common enemy. But the point here is the battle of two comrades. Maybe a battle for our homeland? For our families? Something like Romeo and Juliet? A setting like that would be too predictable. We could have you kill Yuta by mistake. Dekomori then had an idea. So Dark Flame Master gets the deathly role of someone like Mercutio or Tybalt. But wouldn't that be far-fetched as our setting? It's enjoyable precisely because situations like that can actually happen. You're right. I really wouldn't want to come to hate him just because he's playing our enemy. Rikka was then concerned. No, that wasn't supposed to mean I like him or anything, said Deko, trying to explain. That's it, said Rikka. Dark Flame Master ignores his contract with me and falls in love with you. Deko gasped. You're talking about our setting, right? Driven by anger, I have to fight you. And that's when the Dark Flame Master mech, controlled by Yuta, enters. To fight me! What a complex development, said Deko. Just saying it out loud makes me sad for some reason, said Rikka, crying with her antenna hair flowing with sorrow. Master, you're crying for real. Please don't cry. Something like that would never happen until my death. Who knows? You're cute, after all. No. Rikka pulled out her Schwartz CX prototype Mark II and playfully hit Dekomori with it. She then began to tickle her. Deko giggled and giggled. I'm never going to forgive you for stealing Yuta, said Rikka. Are you doing this on purpose? Asked Deko. Rikka continued to tickle her. Stop it! It tickles! Stop it! It tickles! laughed Deko. She and Rika were still good friends, and Deko never stole Yuzu from Rika. The two girls were only thinking and acting out that scenario. I hope you enjoyed the battle between Rika and Dekomori. I'll have you know I almost cried upon my first and second viewings. Stay safe wherever you are, and I'll see you again sometime in the future.